Boys and girls, it's time for another episode of Mr. Young's How To. Oh, yeah, here we go. Today we're going to be using Ireland. As you can see over here, Ireland. Hope you didn't mind. I'm going to use yours so that we can see it from a student view. How to do things on Google Classroom. uh, in order to get to Google Classroom, first you got to go to the waffle, and you're going to go over here to Google Classroom. Click it, and it's going to take you right to Google Classroom. Like I said, whenever you go to Google Classroom, and chances are it's going to take you to the this screen here. So you got to go into your actual class that you're part of. This will be the stream, as you guys all know. Hey, the stream. I don't really ever deal with that, so I always go to the class work page over here. And what's neat about the class work page is that you can see, you can view your work right here. So stuff that is finished and I grade. If you click that, you can see your work right there. So you see Billie Eilish there, Miss Ireland Mishad. She has her work all turned in or assigned. A lot of this stuff, like I didn't grade this right here or whatever. So the ABC thing, if she clicks on this, she can actually go and see. She can click on it and she can see her completed work. Again, now it's not going to show her the grade right here because you already saw the grade on the previous page, which was right here, which is 10 out of 10 right there. If she looks at the morning review, like say this 8 out of 10, she can view the details on it. And again, she can click right here, it says graded. She can click on the form, and then chances are it's going to tell her, hey, you've already submitted this, but then it'll show her 8 out of 10, and it'll show her which ones that she got incorrect on there. And she didn't miss that many, of course, and there's simple little errors sometimes, but so she can see what she got wrong and right. So this is like getting a worksheet back, and then of course you can see your grade right here because I think a lot of us don't always know that things are being graded, and quite frankly, everything is being graded, and this is how you can tell if it's being graded. Right here in the stream of the classroom or the classwork right here in the view your work area. So again, just view your work in here. You can see it, and most of the stuff we've done so far is not really. And I don't ever put due dates on things, but we see our poetry vocabulary. We have, again, I didn't put a grade on this one because this was just something for you to keep track of. So that wasn't like something I was grading or whatever. But the big thing is, though, like you see this turn in button right here now for virtual learning. This is going to be a big thing right here that you're going to have to learn. Not necessarily it's just for me, but you're going to need to know this for like middle school and high school because you're going to have to turn things in this way. And if you don't, they're going to be late. And if you don't do that, you're not going to get credit for it. My son's been a victim of that where he's done it, but he just didn't turn it in. And then the teacher will be like, well, I'm sorry, it's too late. So, you're going to want to make sure that you turn that in. And again, an easy way to do that, let's say you're doing an assignment and you go here and let's find the vocabulary right here that you did. You just want to make sure you go back to it and then click turn in. And if you need to go back and make corrections on it or something, I can return it to you and you can redo the work, of course. If you need to leave a comment to me like, hey, Mr. Young, I'm sorry I turned this in late, or hey, Mr. Young, I'm turning this in early or whatever, you can type it right here and then I'll get an email saying that you sent it to me. So I say, hey, Mr. Young, I guess I need to capitalize it, don't I? And then you just click send. And then if I check my emails, which I'm on my actual email account over here, it will tell me that I got an email from Ireland Mashad, which let me refresh here. And so there it is. See, so then I have a message from Ireland saying, hey, Mr. Young. So you can, again, I get that message immediately because I also get it on my phone. I actually heard my phone go off before my Chromebook went off here saying that Ireland sent me a message or I sent myself a message. But just keep in mind that I do get those messages if you send them to me, but you want to make sure that you click turn in on these assignments. All right, that's the big thing. If we go back here and we look at, let's say, our classwork, and I've deleted most of the old work that was from the previous 9 weeks. Let's see if there's anything else on here that you can do, that you can turn in. I don't think that there really actually is anything, because these are all sites that you do. So, again, you just want to make sure you go in there and you click the turn in. For the spelling, of course, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it says graded, and it says graded, so I know she's done these assignments. Again, this one turned in. This one says graded. So this one here, I apparently I haven't graded hers yet, because she did turn hers in later this afternoon that day, and I haven't been in to grade it yet to put it in the grade book. But so that's just something to keep in mind. Oh, here's the news questions here, right here, the kid news. Again, she sees that it's assigned, and she's like, "Oh, I better go check my." And I click view assignment. Oh, I haven't turned it in yet, so she clicks turn in, and it'll turn in that assignment right there. So that's just something you guys need to make sure of, that you need to pay close attention to, that that you don't forget to turn those things in. A couple other things here with your Google Classroom. If you click on people up here at the top, see the people right here? You can actually go, and you can't message any of your classmates, because elementary school, the email's not turned on, but you can email the teacher. All right. So you can click on email, and what it will do is, it may not let you, it wouldn't let you. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You can't do that. So never mind on that one there. I'm sorry. I thought you could, but I haven't been in the student view for a very long time. So, anyway, but definitely, if you do the private message, that's a good way to email me something, that you can send me a message, and I can actually email you back on that. I can hit reply, and this will take me to my Google Classroom. So see, now I'm in my Google Classroom, so just ignore all this stuff. But it'll take me to this part where I can actually communicate back and forth to you, since we don't have email. So I can say, "Hey, what up, kiddo? Did you turn this in late?" And then I will hit send. Okay, so that was on my Google Classroom. So let's just pretend like that never existed, and I'm Ireland, and I'm sitting here waiting for a message, and I'm like, well, I don't know if Mr. Young got that work or not. So I go up here and I view my work up here in the top. Let's go back here and look at that again. It is the view my work right here, view my work, and then I go and find that assignment that the vocabulary right here. I'm like, okay, did he reply to me? Because I don't know. Oh, there it is. Hey, what up, kiddo? Did you turn this in late? So you can see right there, I replied to her, and she replied to me. So, back and forth, we can talk about an assignment if you needed to do that. So if you have any other questions, go back and watch this again. Check it out every once in a while. Just, see if I put any new videos on here. Every once in a while, you might see over here assigned or returned or missing. All right. If you see something that's right here that says, late or missing. Missing is going to be if it's late, and I usually don't do due dates or anything. So most likely it'll just say assigned, and you might have to turn those in. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys.